Hello everyone. So I'm back to share another health result of mine, which was really very magical and very effective. So what happened last year? I met an accident and I had a fracture in my right foot. So what happened is, what was the episode is, I went to meet some of my friends with whom I was meeting for the first time. It was our first offline meeting, and before that we were into the same community wherein we were the friends for 1 year, but we were meeting online only. So there we decided to meet offline, and I went to Delhi to meet them. Now I reached there a little earlier and I was searching for the right kind of seat wherein we all can sit together. So while doing that, what happened is my ankle got tripped and I just fell down on the ground and something severe had happened to my foot. So that time I didn't realize much. I just, uh, was into my own zone. I just don't want to spoil the party. I just want to be the part of it. So I just keep on chanting Ho'oponopono within my heart so that, everything went well. And it actually went well. On the way back home, it started showing up. Yes, something really severe had happened to my foot. So with the help of my friends, I board a cab, and on the way back home I took out my shoe and kept my foot over the car seat, and I was keep on chanting Ho'oponopono, giving healings to my right foot and asking for the divine guidance, asking for the help. So when I reached back home, my husband and my children, they helped me in getting back to the house, and there I was literally unable to walk because of my foot condition got really bad. So there my first magical experience happened, that there one of my husband's friend was there at that moment in our house, and he is a doctor. So instantly the first help I received from him, he prescribed certain medicines, some oil to be applied over the foot and get it wrapped by that particular bandage, so that I could get some relief. So I had that medicine and I had that oiling done, and my husband and my kids really helped me out in doing that. So I was continuously doing that. He suggested it to do it for 2 3 days to see how things went well. So because it was just a normal kind of a notion in people's mind that uh, if you are able to walk, that means your foot is okay, there was no fracture. So, and I was actually walking, I was chanting and I was walking. So what happened is, in a week or so, that swelling got settled, but there I started feeling a different kind of twitching in my muscles, and that twitching was really different and it was hitting my mind. And every time I was getting the divine guidance that this twitching is not normal and you must see the doctor to check how it goes. So I told my husband that let's go to the hospital and get the checkup done. So we went to the hospital, got our x-ray done, got my x-ray done, and to my surprise, doctor said, "How come you are walking with a fracture in your foot?" And I was like, "What?" Yes, he said, "Yes, you have a fracture in your right foot." And it was in the fifth digit and that adjacent bone. And he said that even for one more time, your ankle, if it could have got twisted, then we had to do the operation because it was into that severe condition. So now since everything is okay, so we can do that bandage thing done. So I got that my that temporary bandage for another 3 weeks or so, and he said, okay, now you can walk because now your foot is now in this safe condition. So this was like again the magical that I was walking with, because I was chanting Ho'oponopono, and there was nothing in my mind that I am having the fracture. And there I got the divine guidance that you must go and visit the doctor to get your foot treated well. Now, the third thing which happened to me is, in that very week, I had my Kathak exam. So, yes, I was learning Kathak and I was in third year. And there was this practical lined up. So, in practical, you have to do the dance performance. And now my ankle is not allowing me to dance. So, how would I dance and how would I be able to give my exam? So, I thought that this entire year would go on toss and I would not be able to perform, and I have to wait for another year. But I got the guidance that I must talk to my Kathak guru once. So I just called her up, sent my photographs. I just shared what all had happened, and she was like really helpful. She said, okay, don't lose your hope, and you get that medical certificate done, and you just prepare your files and just be thorough with your theory. So let me see what best I can do for you. And you just came for you should come for the exam and get yourself you know all dressed up as a Kathak dancer. I said, okay, I'll do that. So I have almost around a week. So just after a week, I had my exam, and within that week, I kept on chanting Ho'oponopono for that examination center where I had to go and perform that, give my dance performance for the exam. I was just chanting Ho'oponopono for the invigilators, for the examiners, and for my Kathak guru also, that everything should get aligned, right? I prepared my file really beautifully. I worked on my theoretical part so that if anything would be asked, I would be able to answer it back nicely. So on that very day, and also point to be noted, I was doing a lot of gratitude, future gratitude to my examiners, for my examiners, for the examination center, for my own performance to be the best, right? So on that very day, I got up, I dressed up, and I got really ready as a Kathak dancer. I went to the examination center and I submitted my that medical report, and I submitted my letter uh, to the examiners. And even my Kathak guru, she said ki this accident had happened to her. However, she is one of the wonderful dancers I have. So I was like really surprised. Although I'm a good dancer, but still, listening from your guru makes a real more difference to your being, right? So I was really proud of her when she told, and I was really feeling proud of myself too, that yes, I am a good dancer. So she said you can ask anything to her, and uh, please allow her to appear in the exam, otherwise her 1 year will go for the toss. And to my surprise, the examiners were so nice, and they allowed me to appear for the exam. And they said, you don't dance, you just do the hand movements and do the expressions. And they asked me one or two questions which I was able to answer nicely, and everything went well, and I scored really well in that exam. So that was the divine guidance and support you get when you uh, chant Ho'oponopono, and when you just surrender to the divine, when you just tell the divine that now you have to take care. I am doing the part of my own, and this is now you have to play your part, right? So when we chant this beautiful prayer, Ho'oponopono, everything seems possible in your life. And this is how I just pay my gratitude to this beautiful prayer, and to my coaches to my lovely coaches, Mitesh Khatriji, and other coaches with whom I'm associated with, who are helping me in growing myself, right? So this is how Ho'oponopono helped me in improving my health conditions. And both the time they were severe, and every time I was able to get out of it victoriously. So, thank you so much for listening to my story. Bye bye.